So what's going on, guys? It's Miles back with another reaction. So this woman is claiming that Ayesha Curry wouldn't be going through what she's going through, disrespecting Steph Curry on social media for everybody to see. She says she wouldn't be doing this if she just would have went through a 304 phase. Now, what do you guys think? Do you agree or disagree? Let's see what she has to say. Hit that like button for me.
Ayesha Curry is a perfect example of why it is so important to have a hoe phase. Go be a hoe. Be a hoe. But be a safe hoe though. Like protect yourself and don't get pregnant. That's why she's sitting over there feeling trapped. Trapped with Steph Curry. Sometimes you gotta go through some stuff to really appreciate what you have. She probably ain't never been hoed. She probably ain't never been drugged through the mud by a dude. She probably never been. She probably never had a heartbroken time and time and time again. That's why she can't really appreciate what she has because it's like I need something edgy. I need something fun. Like this mom stuff. This being married to Steph Curry, this shit is boring. And now she's really rebelling. She wanna be in the streets. She wanna be desired by other men. She probably wanna do something with another man because she probably never experienced that. Like when did they get together? Like high school or something? That is not enough time to be out in the world and do stuff and experience stuff. Like you don't have to experience a whole lot. But I don't think she experienced anything at all. And now she's tied down, married with kids. You can't go do your thing right now unless you go do your thing and run the risk. Like you ain't just no Lucinda from down the block. You're Ayesha Curry. If you gonna mess with anybody, trust me, we gonna know about it.
And so, I mean, there's a level of truth to what she's saying, guys, but I mean, this is their mindset. This is why, you're not going to find a virgin today. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You're going to be dealing with a woman that this is why whenever you deal with her or deal with her, whenever you get to her, she's already broken. Her mindset's already broken. She's already jaded. She hates men because she had so many different negative experiences, and you're not supposed to do that. Ayesha Curry actually did it the right way. But like I've been saying, you know, uh, women, they get a fear of missing out. They get FOMO and they want to know what the streets is all about and dabble in it for a little bit just to see what it's about. Get smashed out, have one night stands, get maybe possibly trained or, just living her life, getting drunk and smoking a few spliffs and getting smashed in the car. Like she wants to get all this stuff accomplished and know what it's about before um, or now that she's married and has kids. And so a lot of you guys are dating women. You're like, she's a pure woman right now. I got her when she was young. Well, just wait till she gets about 30 years old and she hadn't experienced anything. And she sees all these other women out there having a lot of fun and having some crazy stories, having experiences with this kind of guy and that kind of guy. He did this to them in the bedroom and he was this kind of tall and he took me there. Guys, she's going to want to experience that. Even though she did it the right way, she's going to experience some of this stuff before she drops dead. So we're going to go back and review what she said. Like, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to support all the ways you can, in the description below, the Cash App is right here for whatever dollar amount is worth it to you. Let's go back and review this.
Ayesha Curry is a perfect example of why it is so important to have a hoe phase. Go be a hoe. Be a hoe. But be a
Yep, and that's why you ain't gonna find a woman that's been pure uh, past a certain age. Hell, if you don't, guys, there's no pure women today. Young, old, middle aged, it don't matter, bro. They all been in the streets. All of them. All of them.
safe hoe though. Like protect yourself and don't get pregnant. That's why she's sitting over there feeling
And I mean, that's a part of the streets, right? Catching stuff, getting unwanted pregnancies. But I mean, when you're having so much fun and the intercourse is feeling so good, you know, without a rubber, I mean, you're not gonna go back to one. So that's some of the consequences of the streets, and then you're gonna catch something. And so that's just how the game goes, guys.
Trapped. Trapped with Steph Curry. Sometimes you gotta go through some stuff to really appreciate what you have. She probably ain't
And that's crazy. It's true. She don't know what she truly has, which is absolutely insane. You're dating one of the best basketball players. Some would argue the top 10 of all time. He changed the game of basketball. He with the 3-point shots, becoming one of the best 3-point shooters to ever live in the NBA and to ever play in the NBA. But she don't see that. She don't respect that. She still wants to get, banged out by the dude that got the joint rolled up and put it in his cap. And he's saying all of this kind of stuff and throwing up all kind of different gang signs and he got neck tats and all that. She wanted to experience that.
never been hoed. She probably ain't never been drugged through the mud by a dude. She probably never been. She probably never had a
Yeah, and she hasn't been, which is why she's yearning for. She's yearning for the streets, and we know from you talking, her ass talking, and her detailing these experiences so precise. We know that she's been dabbling in the streets, and she probably still's in the streets. She probably ain't been nowhere close to a relationship the past couple years. Matter of fact, she probably got a kid. She a single mom. We've seen this way too often.
heartbroken time and time and time again. That's why she can't really appreciate what she has because it's like
You're not designed to go through all those negative problems. You're not designed for that. We talk about body count, but body count matters and your heart. How many times have you been disappointed in the opposite sex? You can't keep dealing with that and expect, a person to have the right mindset and be trusting when you've been betrayed so many times.
I need something edgy. I need something fun. Like this mom stuff. This being married to Steph Curry, this shit is boring. And now
And like Chris Rock said, you're either married and bored or single and lonely because she gonna get out here in these streets and the dude they got the joint rolled up and he got the neck tats and he be talking, all that gang stuff. What she gonna realize is he don't give a damn about none of the women he talking to. He gonna smash and dash all of them, and she gonna be one of many. And she gonna be like, well, dang, I thought, and then she gonna try to run back to, Steph after her ass been ran through and got her heart broken, and Steph gonna be like, hell no, stay your ass away.
she's really rebelling. She want to be in the streets. She want to be desired by other men. She probably want to do something with another man.
Exactly, and that's the problem, guys. And that's the thing. You can pick a good woman, but that don't mean she's gonna be a good woman 10 years from now. There's too many bad influences that are out of your control. And I'm not saying this, for you guys to be scary. I'm just saying this for you guys to keep your thinking caps on. Don't ever in this day and age, no matter if it's a long-term relationship, a marriage, or whatever, because I got guys that I know that are, in relationships and marriages even, and they're about to have kids and everything's going fine. But I just want you guys to know, keep your thinking cap on. She could be here today and gone tomorrow. Women are fickle creatures.
Because she probably never experienced that. Like, when did they get together? Like high school or something? That is not enough time to be out in the world and do stuff and experience stuff. Like, you don't have to.
And that's the other thing too, like that she's not understanding this, which is why she's probably single. You've been ran through, and so okay, if she goes out and has this 304 phase, she probably would have never met Steph because Steph would have probably asked around and would have known that she was a 304 and not taking her seriously. And so that's how when women they go through these 304 phases and they do it too long, they get ran through. Dudes don't want to take care of no woman like that was easy to have intercourse with by other dudes. Come on now.
Experience a whole lot, but I don't think she experienced anything at all. And now she's tied down, married with kids. You can't go do your thing right now unless you go do your thing and run the risk. Like, you ain't just no Lucinda from down the block. You're
And that's why she's probably gonna wait for him to retire and she gonna divorce him and then she gonna get smashed out. It just makes too much sense to me. Um, you know, she's been around Jada Pinkett, all this stuff. She gonna divorce Steph. I'd be shocked if she didn't. If she didn't divorce him, she gonna cheat on him, or has cheated on him. It's just no way around that. But anyway, that's my video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe should you like the video. If you guys want to support all the ways you can in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.